That's where I'm heading. There's like a million birds over there. This is the dodgy side of the Parramatta River. You've got to make sure, one, no dead bodies. Someone commented about me fishing inside these mangroves, saying encourage people to fish this, I'll destroy them. One of the reasons I am filming this and doing this is to highlight, like, look, the mangroves are almost dead. Anyway, the fish are rolled in from the ocean, they don't know. They don't have a clue. Yeah, mangroves are almost like an obnoxious weed. They're like lantana, blackberry. You let them take hold of a place, they'll just go nuts. And if they're not growing and they're not thriving, well, there's something wrong with the water, isn't there? Oh, there's a 6-stitcher cricket ball, but he's so dirty I don't want him. Wow. He's got worms on him. See the ringworm thing? Yuck. Not many people go on this side, but the rubbish just keeps building up over the years. That's why we find a lot of old bottles here too, because underneath this is landfill from the early days. But yeah, look at the pipes that run in here. And you know, only got to look at the country that we're in, you can tell that nobody comes down here and monitors it, polices it. If it wasn't for us fishermen, you wouldn't know what's down here. Watch out for needles. Another pipe. See all the bricks and things, like you can see. These mangroves are living on landfill. And Parramatta, 100 years ago, this wasn't mangroves here. When I was a kid, there wasn't mangroves here. I was, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old now. I'm second in the Parramatta fishing competition. Back in the 70s, they declared Parramatta clean. So they had a fishing comp. There was 1,500 people. 3-ounce carp won it, and I jagged a 2-kilo mud crab. See all the landfills filling up over that pipe. Look at all the asbestos rings. There's so much asbestos down here, it's not funny. It's crazy. Antique asbestos. Look at it all. They're all asbestos pipes. All of that. Asbestos pipe being dumped from the asbestos factory. In between, look at that, there's a sandstock convict brick there. Oh, we got an antique wheelbarrow. So cool. Yeah, I'm on the board. He's not a bad one to start either. Oh, just got to watch where I stand on these rocks. Get out, swim out, buddy. He's, look at him, he's gone right in. A cheeky bugger. Look, see the slack line? Look at him. Yeah, he was going to try and rock me. That ain't going to work, mate. Nice. We're on the board. No, you don't want a mouthful of that. Alright, I wasn't getting worried. I just was surprised that I wasn't getting more. God, when you hook 'em, mate. Corner the jaw again. Right, there's fish. Nice. He did what he was supposed to do. There was just that tick in the line and set the hook. The reason I come here was because of all those birds. All the way along here there's no birds, and then you look up there and there's hundreds. And then on top of that, I wanted to fish this rock wall. The other thing too is I wanted to explain about these mangroves down here. They're a mess. That's why I do promote people coming down to fish them. Because the more people down here, the better. The more people see. The more people see, the more people are disgusted. And one comment on my page the other day, and the bloke's going, mate, Parra's going off. I was having a ball last few days, I smashed it. And then I started, dropped him. Started catching toilet paper. We've had no rain, so sewage seems to get released at night when we don't get rain, even though it's against the law. Anyway, we are going to work along here. I reckon I should be good for 4 or 5 nice fish on this bend. He used to give me roses. That's a real one too. No, it's not. Is it? No. Oh, sounds something better than a rose. Oh, bream are going to smash that. Patience. Let's just presume that they're in a school and I haven't got to them yet. I'll just keep working my way across. Pay attentions. Not patience, attentions. There was one. So they're not come back for secondies. And yeah, that one did. I'm holding that lure in my hand. Luckily he's not a big fish. That's probably why the bites are timid too. They mightn't be very big. Oh, we got number 2. It's not bad. I've got a rose, 2 bream, a lure. Go. I'm definitely not against development. You know, we all have to live. And somewhere like here is just so toxic that it's probably better to have, you know, 20,000 people, 100,000 people living here than just a lawless toxic waste dump. The only trouble is they need to have, this can't be our toilet. This place is so toxic. Like, there's a shag, dead bird there. No, YouTube doesn't want me showing stuff like that, but mate, how do shags die? Like, no one in their right mind would eat a fish out of here, but there's migrants that don't know any different. Like, they've just moved here, they don't know how they don't know the birds die in here. So yeah, maybe developing this area might be a good thing. I've seen the coconut, let's throw him back in the river. Get yourself to the ocean, young coconut. My biggest problem with them wanting to develop this area, I mean, if you look at it on one side of the fence, it's like, wow, we're going to clean up the pollution, it's going to be beautiful. But my biggest fear is the cheapest option, which is what governments go for. They look at things like, all right, we need a retaining wall for this side of the riverbank. Let's just get some really cheap sandstone and just dump it in with tipper trucks and let it sit where it sits. Doesn't matter if it collects rubbish and shit, don't care. Cheapest option. In the old days you see the Parramatta walls and they're spectacular. Carved sandstone, cemented together. This is disgusting. So if they develop like this, with the cheapest option mentality, no sewage, cheap fix on everything. Leave the existing drainage and stormwaters. No, it's going to be a horrible development. But if they do the right thing and plan proper infrastructure before you put a house slab down or a unit, well, it could be something magical down here. Yeah, I try and be glass half full with these videos because we have something special down here, and if we could get it acknowledged. Oh, see that? So the story of today, I've dropped since that pole 1, 2, 3. But this is what I want to show you. Oh, and again, they're there. I wanted to show you, this is why I walked up here, was when I was on that bridge, I could see over here a ton of birds. See all those birds out there? And then along these rocks here you can see all this bird shit, which tells me that the birds have been hanging here. And when you find that on the Parra, there's usually a good fish as well, which I've just experienced like 3 in a row, but I didn't land one. Oh, and again, so they're just timid. Come on. Can't get that second bite out of them. You just do not want to do it. They are clunking the lure, but then as soon as I put pressure on it, they're letting go, and I wanted to up it. Trying to do it again. They keep running into those rocks, the little buggers. I think that's my problem, is there's just a lot of little guys here. But that's not a bad problem to have. That means that bigger predator fish will be around the area. Oh, mate. And what I did do just then was I cut the rubber down a little bit. I was going to go heavier, and I thought, no, I'll just cut the rubber down a bit and just see if I can get that first bite hook up. Look at this rubbish catcher. Yeah, there's a better one. Oh, that was a better one. And it's got another one. That's a better one. Now that's that dropping that hook down, rubber down. It's got me a couple of quick fish. Here's a nice one too. So they're on their way down. But see how this is what all covered in bird shit, these rocks. The birds are over there. Fishing was really tough all the way up here. Now it's not. And the bream are getting nicer. So yeah, around that size is a bit of fun. But yeah, I was gonna switch. My dad used to call me Gunner. I was gonna switch over, and then I thought, you know what, I'll just cut this down and go for a few numbers, which is what I've just done, and it's worked. There's one. Oh, jeez. They're angry now. Oh, that's twice in a row. That one didn't help too much, but we'll see. Got you that time. Another little one. Oh, just chucked my lure away. You ride it, cowboy. Here's another pet hate. Look, the coral trees. Salt water doesn't even kill them. You check out the biomass of the coral trees in Western Sydney now. So that red flower there, we're talking millions of tons. Now if we got treated like lantana or blackberry at the beginning a few years back, we wouldn't have any. It's mismanagement. It's a real glass house thing, this Sydney's environment and waterways. Oh no, first snag of the day. Yeah, they'll tell you they care. First snag of the day, and that's cool. Oh no, cricket blast. Shelly Bacon will eat that up real quick. I did find that 6-stitcher earlier, but it was just rain. There you go, she's off. She's off. Yeah, it's like a forgotten wasteland, this place, so it tends to be neglected by law. Look at all the bird poo along here, mate. This is a good sign. See this tight squeeze in the channel markers? So obviously, like I'd say, Jews are getting out there at night. It's a pinch point. Oh yes, we got blackberry, lantana, coral trees. Beautiful little English garden. Yeah, they're going out wider now. They're all out there. Still, on a better day, running tide, this wall could be just crazy. Don't know where to go get my bag. Come up here and just fish this flat for a while. Now, I think that ferry there is probably going to do a lot more environmental damage to the mangroves than me walking on them. Especially when I only walk on the dead stuff. But the fish like it. You're going to wake up and be a nice big one, but it's the same as all the others. Baddies. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's the urban fishing bit that I love. Is like, I just looked up then and I can see in the background the buildings, and then that over it, that's, to me, like, that's just what urban fishing is. Fishing in the most populated, polluted parts of Australia that you can find. Oh, no. Now, we don't want him to fall in the rocks. We'll never get you out, will we, buddy? Get in there. Yep, the old fairy, she's popular amongst the fish. But like, see this here, if you watched the video up to this point, tell me if you've seen a crab. A single living crab. You know, I know they're here. I'll find you some if you want, like if I wanted to look for them, but I mean, with this many fish in the water coming up, it's a migrational thing. When they get up here, they're eating crap. You've seen that dead shag earlier. When you got this many fish, you know, they have to eat. Anyway, we're going to catch another fish. He's a good one. Oh yeah, that's the fish of the day. Yep, don't you dare, you mate. Get out of there. trying to run. Oh, jeez. Look at him trying to get in those rocks. No, 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 no. You're not got a hope, mate. Yeah, I think he's a good one. But I'm on the money today because I've seen these birds all out here. Well, there they are over there. This bird shit. You know, I wasn't catching a single fish until I got to here. And now they're just getting bigger and bigger. And now they're clunking that lure. The lure. There he is. So I'd say they're going to be sitting on this flat out here for the rest of the tide. The last couple of times I've been out, I've used the same worm hook rig. Oops, it's tightened up. I've used the same rig and haven't cut the lures down and been getting pretty good hookups. It was just an adjustment of me to get it to work. But today, as soon as I cut that lure down, it's just turned fishing into catching. This is the exact spot that they want to put this beach. Right here. Oh look, I've got a live well. Crispy and crunchy. Just turn the camera, they're little guys, that's why I'm missing them. Ah, it's stinky flatty. Ah. How'd I miss? It can't be all flathead though, because I wouldn't have missed you guys. Okay, we got a plan of attack. Poling back down the river. There's my little flatty. Now you're gonna behave. You behave, this will be quick. Got him tight. Alright, see you, bud. Well, I'm gonna walk out now. That was fun. It was like in my head I wanted to have a go at this. Thank you, birds, because that's why I did it. Because of those guys just sitting here all day. They know, they're not stupid. The bulk of the fish I caught were around these rocks where you can see all the bird poo, and this is where they're sitting waiting. So it was good. Everything worked out really well. Yeah, before you start having a go in the comments about how bad I am to the environment and the damage I'm doing, I'm not a role model, mate. I'm just an angry fisherman that doesn't like what's happening to his beautiful land. That's all. You know, and one comment said, oh, what if you get like 1,800 people watching your video and all going out in these mangroves? Well, mate, for starters, would you really want to walk this shit? A lot of people will hurt themselves. I mean, there's no way many people are going to walk through needles and shit like what I do. So I'm trying to highlight it. I want people to see it. You know, we have millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of bike paths all around the Parramatta River, right along. You know, if we did get popular, that's Subiaco Creek there, if this style of fishing did get popular, build paths through the mangroves. Keep the structure, look after it. But these mangroves are mostly dying because of what's been released through companies like Cleanaway up at Haslam Creek, companies that are in here. Yeah. And there's a token rubbish boat coming up the river. There's another little flatties. Flatties time now. See the brim of bed. Now it's the flatties. It's not bad though. Like, I mean, we've walked up, brim, 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 and then we're walking back, and now it's flatty, flatty, flatty. little ones, but little ones are easy to get off the hook sometimes they're not. Alright, behave. Oh, felt my camera's on. I just got another little flatty. Seems to be the, yeah, there's another one there. I cast in, caught one, turned the camera off, didn't realise, cast in again, got another one. Oh, what's this? A tiny little bream out there. Didn't realise the camera wasn't on, and then jagged in. What would you rather, guys? People like me walking through here, keeping an eye on things, collecting old bottles, locating stockpiles of asbestos, or just let these people continue dumping? It says, I'll hang around here too long, I can't read it. No, moving on. It's pretty evil, this. You think this is just on the edge? How much is in there? And a beautiful whole sandstone drain. So I was saying earlier, like the rocks I was just walking on was shocking, but look at the sandstone work there. That's the old, where they didn't go the cheapest option, they went the quality. Hard to believe in this day and age that you would not want to build things to last another 200 years. But it doesn't appear to be that way, not in Sydney anyway. Yeah, see, this is a very old wall, built properly, and that you will not get again, not in Australia. And then you only got to look at the lack of green shoots in these mangroves. Let's see there. And like I keep saying, these mangroves are, they're almost like an obnoxious weed. I mean, in the right environment, they just grow and grow and grow and grow. But this here has got the herbicides and everything to deal with, and because they do not check the river or any of these pipes that run through it, it's just going to continue. Once again, maybe the beach is the best option, eh? What do you guys think? Leave a comment, tell me what you think. I really want to know, because is it better to leave this like this? Yeah, fish live in there. Or develop it? Yeah, do we want to, you know, if I had my way, I would dig a massive big hole somewhere, line it, and you wouldn't see. I think a lot of that's marine ply, but only looking down here at what I can look, I know that is asbestos. That's asbestos, that's asbestos. What do you think, guys? Is that mangrove worth saving? And you got to remember, they weren't here 50 years ago. That's why they're sitting on all this landfill. Oh, the doggies. God, it stinks. You know, just give you an idea what they're talking about in development. Oh, come on. Surely one of these coconuts is going to get the seed. Oh. If you ever see these on your way out, oh, 6-stitcher, but it's gungy again. Throw them in. Ew. Ew. Hey, it's not old. Vodka. I'm not picking anything up here. Like, I'm not taking anything out with me. Just have a look. It's take me a year to get all this shit out of here. Actually, seen look, crab holes. There's 2 there. I've actually seen a couple of living crab holes. Not living crabs. Look at them. Ugh. What a difference. Another little coconut. Off you go. The reason why I throw those coconuts in the river, it's just a token sign that show that I respect other people's cultures. I understand you got to be proud of where you come from, but you also have to be proud of where you live. So it's a respect thing for them, and in return I'll get respect as an Australian.